So I just bought my Switch 2 recently and have been playing with it for a few days now. And while I've had some fun playing some Mario games on it, there's still not a lot of other stuff coming out for it soon. Or at least enough games to give me that next gen experience that I'm looking for. Nintendo gave like 5 Switch 1 games of performance patch, some of them are locked behind a crazy paywall, and for someone like me who hasn't owned some of these games like Kirby and the Forgotten Land for example, I have to pay this much? There's no way this bundle is gonna sell well at all at this price, right? All I'm trying to say is that there's not many games to play in the system right now, and even the ones I do want are either too damn expensive or just didn't get patched yet. But there are games that I do want, some ports in particular, that would fit right in with the console, as long as the price is reasonable and fully utilizes the Switch 2's power. These are the games that need to be on Switch 2. At number 1, Metroid Prime 2 and 3. What is taking so long with this release? Playing the original versions on either Wii or GameCube is not how I want to go, especially after playing the awesome remaster of the first game and for being used to not playing shooters with the most garbage controls in the past decade. I can't just go right on ahead to Metroid Prime 4 skipping 2 whole games beforehand, and I know some of you are going to say, just use Prime Hack. Well, if they don't announce it soon, I might as well, but I'm still waiting for the day we get these remasters or at least versions that come with the quality of life features for the good of mankind. I'm still holding out hope that these games will come to Switch 2 soon, and these are definitely the ones I want the absolute most on the console. If Nintendo doesn't release them soon, I wouldn't be surprised if it leads to worse sales of Prime 4, because a lot of the new audience still doesn't have a convenient way to catch up, so hurry Nintendo, the clock is ticking.
5, 4, 3,
Throw Samus Returns 3D Remaster while you're at it. At number 2, the all-in-one Kingdom Hearts collection. On Switch 1 we got that absolute garbage cloud version that boggles my mind as to how these games couldn't run natively on Switch 1. Kingdom Hearts 3 makes more sense, but the PS2 and 3DS games? Are you kidding me? Kingdom Hearts is my all-time favorite game franchise, but as a guy who's constantly busy nowadays, I can't just replay the whole franchise again on my PlayStation without having to give up a lot of things or missing out on a lot of new stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if many others could relate, but that's why I want these games on Switch 2. This is the kind of device that makes it easy to replay old games, or just long stuff in general, because I can always carry it around with me wherever and whenever. It only makes everything easier, because you can play it while in bed or just lying around anywhere in the house, instead of having to sit down, set up on your PlayStation, and just sitting there playing the entire series. Like, just put these on Switch 2, make it convenient for me again, please. The Switch 2 is way more powerful now, the cloud version is completely redundant, just release these games in the right format this time. No game key card either, just think of the Smash fans. And just so this list doesn't become the RPG Island files, let me just list them all. Chrono Trigger, Yakuza 7 plus Infinite Wealth, Expedition 33, a remade version of 358 over 2 days, plus re-coded, and patched Xenoblade already. At number 3, the 3DS Kirby games. I personally never played Kirby as a kid. I always wanted to try them, but never ended up actually buying them whenever they came out. Years later, I would end up playing some as a teen, like Superstar on the SNES Online, which was definitely a fun game, but later on, I played one that was truly a favorite of mine, Return to Dreamland Deluxe. This game, despite how simple it is, was really fun to play and had me engaged throughout the entire thing. The platforming was fun, the power-ups were really cool, and for some reason when I played some of the older ones on my phone, I didn't get that same feeling as I did for Return to Dreamland. Maybe it's because I'm just more interested in the newer games that I missed out on when I was younger, but either way, from what I heard about these games, they're even better than Return to Dreamland, and having them in the same art style with the extra modes and stuff would be awesome for me personally, because not only would I get to play them for the first time, but having that new coat of paint to make it feel brand new to me would make it even better. I know damn well these games won't be $80, and I would probably enjoy these more than Forgotten Land anyways, so if Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot came to Switch 2, I would gladly go out and get them, just to scratch that itch I've had for years.
What a bitch.
At number 4, Grand Theft Auto. And I mean the next gen remastered trilogy, GTA 4 and GTA 5. There is no excuse anymore. These games could all run on Switch 2 and would be another great game to have on the go with you. Being able to play missions every now and then, finishing the stories, playing online, or just chilling in general, not even committing crimes, driving around traffic while listening to the radio on Switch 2 would be such an amazing experience if it were to happen. It's the perfect kind of game to play whenever and wherever you feel like it because of the freedom that it offers, and because of how long it takes to finish the stories. Also, Rockstar already loves to re-release games, so do it for Switch 2! A port that actually makes sense and isn't as redundant as PS4 to PS5. With the Switch 2 being as strong as it is, Rockstar would be stupid to not put any of these games on Switch 2.
You don't think! You never figured out how to think!
And finally, at number 5, Spy vs. Spy from the PS2 and Xbox. Just kidding, Kid Icarus Uprising. Now, I'm not going to be a little poser here, I never played this game before, but it gets way too much praise for me to not be curious about it. From what I could tell, the biggest reason why this game couldn't work on Switch 1 is the aiming, because all you have to do is use the bottom screen with your stylus to do it. Why not just use the mouse controls? You may be thinking that won't be convenient for portable play, but drag and drive exists. If anything, Kid Icarus is probably easier to play than drag and drive since you have one Joy-Con compared to 2 of them. And we have buttons on the Joy-Cons, so for any other action like dodging or something, you could just use those. At worst, Nintendo could just remake the game with other Switch 2 features, but even then, I think there's a huge missed opportunity to not make a modern version of this game with the Switch 2 mouse controls. It is super expensive to get on 3DS, barely anyone even has a 3DS anymore. Don't even think about the audience, think about Sakurai, fantasizing that he doesn't have to make another Smash game. Just do it guys, make him happy, make us happy, make this release a thing.
He's out of line, but he's right.
And that's my list for all the games that need to be on Nintendo Switch 2. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more. Maybe I'll make a review on the Switch 2 eventually while I keep playing with it, and soon I will be able to make game reviews, so look forward to that too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.